Hello, thank you for sticking around. Today I'm bringing you with me on a day in my life in Dubai. I think it's really easy to share the highlight reels and what people expect life to be like in Dubai. However, I feel like we have more normal days than we do the fun, exciting days. So I thought this vlog would be really helpful to people wondering what it's like to actually live in Dubai and what our working week as a family actually looks like. For those who don't know, I'm Abby and I live in Dubai with my husband and my daughter. My husband and I work full-time and my daughter is in nursery, or now school. So I'm going to bring you with me today as I'm heading into work. However, Reese and Ella are actually off of school because school is out and this was filmed in the summer holidays. I'll take these for a snack. I just need to cut them up. And then I got some pasta as well. Daddy!
Oh!
Daddy! And she's gone. Bye, family. Give Daddy a hug.
Yeah.
Okay, come here.
Bye.
Bye. Love you. Thanks, baby. Bye. Love you. Bye.
We're having some fun in the studio this.
I've only got one hand to do the lip gloss. I put my Kat Von D carnation on, and now I'm just putting on Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk. Oh, I think it's just Pillow Talk actually. Oh, I thought I would have more time for catch up. I'm just putting my shoes on. I thought I would have more time for catch up. However, I have a meeting that I forgot about and I've just had a notification. But I will catch up with you after my meeting and tell you a little bit about what's been going on in my life. But for now, got a meeting, got to make my matcha. It's essential for my meeting. I need the dopamine. And yeah, I'll bring you with me. It is not what you want to do in the summer, but I have forgotten to put my deodorant on. Luckily, I've got like a dry stick in my bag, so I'll put that on as soon as I get in the office now. I love this matcha from Cheeky Buddha. It is the perfect alternative to morning coffee. It doesn't have the negative side effects that I would get. And reishi mushroom is actually known to enhance your immune system. It reduces stress, it improves sleep, and it lessens fatigue. Whereas ashwagandha supposedly does like similar things, but it also reduces inflammation and balances cortisol levels, which I need, to be honest, because I feel really stressed lately. I literally don't know where the day is gone. I just finished my meeting. I've had my lunch as well. Forgot to film, but it's the orzo pasta they had this morning that I was dishing out. So that was delicious, bloody lovely. Been trying to like prep with like non-preservatives and stuff like that to fight against inflammation. So yeah, just took 5 minutes for a little walk and I'm gonna go back and work. I'm building training content today, so I'm sat at my desk. I'm not often sat in one place for too long. I'm usually up and about, sitting with different teams that I'm supporting or running a training session. I just want to add a note here and say that I may or may not look like I've got my stuff together. Big disclaimer, I really don't. I know how it can be perceived online. I wouldn't want you to watch my videos and feel like you aren't achieving enough or feeling less than because you aren't working full time. Maybe you're glad you're not working full time, who knows? What I do know, for me, working full time and then finding the time to be a mum, it's something I'm still battling with. I leave the office at 6 p.m. and by this time Reese has already put Ella to bed. This is really hard, but it makes the weekends more special. I know one day it won't be like this. Things will be easier, but until then, I'm gonna keep going. Right, it's a bit hot. I turned the AC off because you can't hear me otherwise. I need to get microphones. I'm on it, but for now it'll have to do. Finished work. I'm on my way to go and see the cats. The cats are stray cats that are in near the place where I work basically. I drive through like a little alleyway because it's a shortcut. The place where they are is in that happens a lot out here. The place where they are is like in a car garage where they're doing up cars all the time. There's engines on all the time, so they're trying to stay cool near the engines. I think they're staying cool because there's like water condensation, so a lot of them are getting oil on them. I saw them the other day. One of the ginger ones had oil on them, but then another time I saw them, they were actually clean. So I don't know, someone's looking after them, but I'm stopping in now and again to feed them, give them water, so I'm not sure who else is stopping in. But apparently the mum died, got run over by a car that was passing, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about them getting run over. The difficulty out here is finding a home for cats that are not pedigree and like Arabian Mouse, street cats, or look like street cats, or look like your average Molgie. People don't want them as much, and even with breed cats, you'll find people just throw them out onto the streets as well. Rescuers, people that want to do good, can't take them all, can't save them all. So the likely story for kittens like this is that they would just never find a home, which is really sad. There's so many dangers out on the street to them, especially out here. There's ticks, there's parvo, feline, what's it called, FELV, FIV as well, I think it is. Them getting run over, dying in the heat, not having food, not having water. But for a lot of cats, they just die because they were pets once and they don't know how to live and to look after themselves, and they just waste away and become really sick. And some of the cases I've seen is actually horrific. But every day now I'm just checking in on them to make sure that they're healthy, that they're fine, that they're all still there, that they're having water, that they're being fed. We'll see how they are.
They're not strolling far from home and horizon looking like a sunset dream. They're not talking, water crashing, evening feeling like a postcard scene. 'Cause it's just us two, dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you. Moon is lighting, sea of diamonds, I can tell the dancing with the moon, my arms wrapped around you.
It has to be said, I am so grateful for Reese and everything he does for the family. Getting home and still seeing a smile on his face after he's had such a long day at work. We work the same amount of hours. He just starts earlier than me and I started a little bit later, so our days just differ that way. But he does still work the same hours, and he picks Ella up, brings her home, he plays with her, then he cooks her food, baths her and puts her to bed. And he does all of that with a smile on his face, and at the end of the day he's there to greet me, and I'm just so grateful that I get to come home to such a wonderful husband. When I am home, I've got 2 cats that I need to feed, so I was just giving them some food before we sort some washing out. There's still a ton of washing that's left to do, but what we're doing here is just putting it into piles so we know what we need to wash, what colours are going in, etc. We often have a habit of just leaving it pile up, but we're trying to go sort everything out. It's just so busy, like there's no denying it. If you can't tell, I'm wearing the same pajamas as I had on this morning just for ease. I don't think anything else was clean. So now I'm gonna have an easy dinner. I'm having an avocado bagel, and then you can see us in the kettle.
Can't see me. Oh, you can.
It needs a good clean, to be fair, but oh well. Thanks, honey. And I'm going to watch Married at First Sight. Reese made me a cup of tea and he surprised me with some snacks as well. So he bought me some crisps and chocolate, and it was just one of those nights that I definitely needed it. Oh, this is bad time. Who's that wonderful girl? Really happy with these. Should I have some? Will you share them with me?
I'll stick with one.
Where have I bought them from the end? Thanks, honey. So I'm usually the last person to go to bed. Reese and Ella are already sleeping by this point, but I still need to take the day off. So I'm using a facial oil cleanser to break down my makeup. I use this one by a Korean vegan beauty brand, I think, or skincare brand. It's really gentle, something that gets washed off so it doesn't sit on your skin. It's perfect to remove my SPF, my makeup, and any oils that have built up on my face from throughout the day. After the oil, I wipe it away with like a wet washcloth. I wash it all off with a foaming cleansing wash. I'm using the CeraVe. It's really gentle, it does the job, but I've been using the Versed Hydrating Serum. I'm not sure whether it's made a difference to my skin or not yet. The moisturizer I'm using is a Versed, the same brand, and it's really thin, it sinks into your skin. And then to round the night off, I drink some water, I brush my teeth, and then I get into bed, ready to do it all again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.